The phone just died. Oh, man. Anyway, start over. Hi, my name is Jeremy Miller. This is a documentation of my past, which I really feel like a lot of you locally need to hear what I went through so you could better understand me, because there's a lot of you that just look at me for face value, and some of you have called me all kinds of names, treated me, insulted me. There's a lot of unnecessary stuff that happened that shouldn't have. So I'm going to start from day one and go right on up. I guess this situation, alright. I'm trying to charge him, so, okay. I'm 37 now. And the pain from all the experiences that I had to unfortunately experience are still with me. The people that had put me in them situations are still alive too. And they still ain't no better to me to this day. Excuse me. I would love my life to be written in a book. I had somebody tell me that my life story would make a great book. Oh, indeed it would. So it starts with 4 police officers and a social worker showing up at my grandma's door. I was 4 years old at the time. Come to get Jeremy. Well, my Uncle Quentin, he chased 2 police officers around the house that was next door. My nan almost pushed one over the steps going down to the basement. Anyway, I was taken away. You know, I didn't have it pristine because my parents weren't rich, but I had it a lot better than what I'm about to tell you. Okay? A lot better. And in that case, I should have remained with my single parent. My best friend. That's my mom, Christine. They're all about, they say they're supposed to be about taking a child from a bad situation and putting them into a good one. Well, they took me from a okay situation and put me into a very abusive one. So the first foster home, John Murley, which now is a pastor, my town of Springdale kicks him out. Okay? He moves to another town, becomes a preacher, now got his own church, thinking that God's going to forgive him for all the children's lives, including mine, that he ruined. Sorry, John, buddy. But when Judgment Day comes, I'd love to be there, because the outcome is going to be quite different from what you're thinking. Anyway, he almost went off the road going out in we're on Batesville Road. Anyway, he almost went off the road and killed us. Actually, what happened, I pulled the steering wheel. So I didn't want to go. I was still trying to fight to get back home. So it's kind of my fault, not his. But anyway, I ended up getting to the foster home at Milltown. You gotta go at Bearsville already to get there. A couple months after me being there, now take note, previous to me getting there, they were already taking care of a child named Mark. I can't remember his last name. I wish I could though. And if you ever see this video, and I got your first name wrong, I'm thinking it's Mark. But if you recognize me and you recognize this story, buddy, get in contact with me, because I'm trying to sue these individuals because they totally fucked my life. I mean, completely fucked it, and I can't fix it, no way, shape, or how. And I should not be living in the situation I'm living in because of it. Anyway, foster home locked me and this child down in the basement for 3.5 weeks in a dark room. They never turned on the light in the evenings when it got dark out. So here I was, 4 years old, in a pitch black room in a basement, crying out for mommy. Crying out for mommy. Guess what? Mommy couldn't hear me. I wouldn't even say mommy would have cared. Unfortunately, my dad is a piece of crap. Don't have nothing to do with me. He always comes up with excuses not to have nothing to do with me. He's a compulsive liar. Even in his own family, my Nan Miller and Aunt Pauline don't have nothing to do with him no more because he's just a piece of crap. He's like the literal example of a piece of shit. If I had a child, I'd fight harm and limb to make sure he or she had a good life. I would never allow what happened to me happen to them. Never. Over my dead body. So anyway, 3.5 weeks. And all they ever fed us was freshly cut vegetables and fruits from out of their garden, in the back garden. And wasn't even big portions. So basically we didn't eat. Because we wasn't eating that shit. We let it rot. They take it. 3.5 weeks shows up. Social worker shows up. Caught on. So I was removed. He was removed. I was placed with 2 workers right around the clock. 2 in the daytime. At the evening, 2 more would come on to relieve the 2 from the daytime. I was abused multiple times by different workers. I'll start with this one, Yvonne Ball. I don't care about mentioning her name because if she's alive, she's almost dead anyway because she was always fucked back then. She was watching her NTV show. So she was here, my couch is back here, and the TV's here. So I gotta walk past her to get to my couch. Now remember, NTV News, okay? That was her show. Just because I went to walk over to my couch and sit on it, she ended up kicking me between the legs because I was interrupting her NTV News hour. Now that's a good that's a good worker. Awesome support workers. I'm gonna add in too. Child, Youth and Family Services and anything to do with any type related to them kinds of services is nothing but child trafficking. It's government funded, and that's what makes it all right, because the government says it's all right. But you know what? They've been known to say marijuana was unhealthy for you. Even though back years ago, before they put it as a bad thing, people used to make dozens of medicines and even had the fibers of the plant. They used to make shit. Just research it. There's a lot of medical benefits from cannabis. Now, the healthiest way to do it is to grind it up and to put it in your foods. The unhealthiest way to consume cannabis is smoking it, because no matter what, you see that smoke coming from that, it's still carbon monoxide in it, right? So it's not the joint or the marijuana itself or even the paper. It's anything that smokes, right? It's anything that smokes. Anything that smokes that you could breathe in is carbon monoxide. So they say smoking is bad for you. The smoke itself, when any additives, meaning man-made, never fuck with it. So basically, you grow the tobacco leaf, you process it, and you roll it up and you smoke it. Stealthiest way. Anyway, getting back on track. I was 4 years old, so now I got 2 workers right around the clock. Oh boy. Every time I get upset, and every time I did get upset, they used to pick on me and torment me until I get upset and they call the cops. Here I was in and out of Grand Falls lockup all fucking time. Man, oh man. Not once did they ever hardly do their jobs, man. I got so poorly treated, it was on fucking real. So, I was residing at Botwood. It's the house I lived was a little bit past Botwood intersection. You go turn around, turn around down the hill. You see a blue house here, was blue at the time, and the white house over here, which the people in the blue house home. Well, that white house is the one I was renting. Okay, a female worker that I was playing around with, kissing her, feeling her tits, getting hand jobs, blow jobs. Would have had sex if we had enough time. Anyway, Melinda Pilley, God rest her soul, she's dead now. Unfortunately, she was a good girl, but I was quite disappointed with her reporting Denise to the social worker, and I was kind of disappointed that when I asked her to have sex with me, that she didn't. Because me and Melinda could have definitely did it, and nobody would have known because she was one-on-one with me. And I really, really, really found her highly attractive. Very, very attractive. Like, oh, I gotta have you. Like, it was almost like an addiction. But I never got the chance. Now she's dead. God love her. Anyway, I enjoyed every moment with Denise, but that's not besides the point. Point is, she got fired because I was a minor. Because it was sexual abuse. So anyway, her boyfriend, shortly after that, took up on inappropriately touching children on his bus because he was a bus driver. And apparently she used to go along with him. I'll stand up by the door talking to him while the kids come in and off, whatever. Well, apparently she was doing the same thing. See, this is where I got a win-win case. I just need a lawyer to take it upon consignment. And once I win, Jesus, I don't mind paying the lawyer whatever I got to pay him. So if you're out there, man, and here's my case, by fuck, message me. I need a lawyer to get this done. I need compensation, man. I got no food in my fucking fridge, man. And it's not because I can't work. I do try to work. I built a fully operational Shopify drop shipping business that I'm trying to sell. But I can't sell it. And I don't know why, because there's fuck all the person got to do to it. All they got to do is head the way they want to get paid by their customers and advertise it. Everything else I got completed. I even got it set up so that the supplier ships the products for them. Right? So, and I got all the SEO work done, all the search engine optimization work done on it. Like, everything's done. It's ready to go. Can't sell it. I blame it on the area that I live in because not a lot of people in Newfoundland know what e-commerce is. They think anything on the internet's a scam. Little do they know, since the age of the internet, instead of some businesses are still local, but some have went online. Like, people got to get up to date with the way technology's going. So anything they don't know, they call scam, basically. Which means they should always do the research. Anyway, I got that, trying to be soul. But with the abuse that I've been through in foster care, I should have a settlement and live in good, not in the situation I am. So from Yvonne, from John Murley, put me in a foster home that locked me down in the basement and for 3.5 weeks, and I'm stardust, to being put with 2 workers right around the clock, being abused, I was kicked between the legs. There was daily reports written up all every day, so they got lots of paperwork on me. It's all paperwork. I wasn't allowed to have the garden to make friends. Always had to be in aisle of the workers. I had my whole life stole from me, man. My whole childhood. And now it's my problem. And I gotta listen to people harassing and poking fun and judging me because of it. Because of what you've done. Community home supports. Because of what you've done. I think you people get away with a lot fucking more than what you should. I can't work now because I'm that fucked up, thanks to ye. And neither am I compensated. One, 2, 3, 4 medications. Okay? I gotta take to even be able to move because I got osteochondrosis all over my body. The worst is my ankle. Give me 2 days without these and I wouldn't hardly be able to move. Every step would break the sweats right out of me. It's like trying to move concrete. Okay? How the fuck am I supposed to get work? Then I don't call him a friend because he was never a friend. He's just a person that was around that always wanted to buy drugs. And unfortunately, mom considers him a friend. He ain't no friend. He's only there to see what he can get. Sure, he's going to be nice to you. Sure, he might give you a freebie here and there. But that's all poisonous gives. Because he always takes more than what you give him. I can't live at my nan's house. Mom was freaking out at one of her manic attacks one day. I called the ambulance. Or actually 811. I got talking to a registered nurse. So here I am. I got the phone, nurse on speaker. And my nurse heard mom. Nurse said, get her to an emergency hospital. Get her evaluated right away. Right? Calls the ambulance. The ambulance obviously had to bring the cops because mom wouldn't go with them easily. Do you know what ended up happening? You want to know how unfucking professional this bunch is on this island? You want to know what happened? They start to harass me. He tells the ambulance drivers to go on. And then he starts to harass me and removes me. Okay? They go in, before all this happened, they go in talking to my grandmother. Which something they should have never done. That wasn't their priority. Their priority should have been Christine and escorting her to the ambulance. Instead of that, my 90-something senile grandmother that don't have the capability like due to old age, she should have never had no say in anything. She was incompetent. Okay? And they removes me. Here I am trying to get my mom help, listening to the registered. They even went against the registered nurse. I had the registered nurse on the phone talking to them. And they still, no sir, they wanted to harass me. I tell you what, they wanted me to resist arrest. That's what they were hoping for. But I'm going to tell you, bitch, and I hope this video gets to your eye sockets and you see and hear what I'm saying. This is for that lady cop at Springdale Detachment. If I had to have resisted, I promise you your nose would not be looking as good as it looks right now. And that's a promise. But I'm going to give you bitches the satisfaction. Because all the years that I resisted, you should have did your fucking jobs and should have arrested Hilda for making false reports. And you know why I know I'm right on that? The last two trials, they threw out over this bullshit. Okay? Now that means you should have never once in the previous times you came there harassed me, cuffed me when I was not committing a fucking crime. You should have been charging Hilda Mitchell for making a report when it was no crime being committed. But not once did you do your fucking jobs. You see? And then I had to take abuse from my grandmother, right? She'll play the head game she'll play. Oh, you help yourself and we'll help you. Okay? I passed every class, got over 80% on every test in driving school out in Springdale. Last half hour, obviously they had to have it here in Grand Falls. Then I need to go to Grand Falls tomorrow to finish my last half hour so I can get my driver's license. Don't have no gas. Unless you got 20 to put in for gas, can't go. I lost out on $465 and my driver's license because I didn't have $20 to put in her fucking gas tank. She could have went down and got $20 out of her bank instead of going and wasting it on Junior's fucking alcoholism that evening. My nan never did shit but cause me more fucking issues. And if I had my time back, you would have never known me. And that would have been a blessing for me because you weren't knowing. You're nothing but fucking trouble. And that all that house is nothing but fucking trouble. Go there any time of the day you want. It's nothing but fucking trouble. And just because they're miserable, they'll make everybody else miserable. Yep. Nan says, oh, don't believe what this is about Uncle Christopher inappropriately touching you one of these times when they come and took me away, right? That's what they said. But yet, what was I was going to say then? Forget that. Anyway, I forget what I was going to say. As a kid, okay? Placed in foster care at age 4. Abused, locked down in the basement with another foster child for 3.5 weeks. Starved to death until a social worker came up and caught him. I was placed with 2 workers then that abused me right around the clock. Shouting, yelling. And then when I'd shout and yell, they'd call the cops on me. All I went through was abuse from age 4 until I was 17, man. And then I kicks Judy Poole out. She comes and gets her Tupperware container out of my cupboard. Looks at me. Thanks for making me lose my job. I said, thanks for letting me know I was a job, bitch. Now get the fuck out. But that being said, I never made you lose your job, bitch. And for another thing, I'm glad you did. Because you or nobody else should be working for the goddamn scum, because it shouldn't exist. It's child trafficking. You're trafficking children. You're working for a trafficking organization that traffics children, you sick bitch. And people expect me not to have no problems with everything I've been through. I'm supposed to have no anger issues. I'm supposed to be happy, no depression. Fuck you and your status quo. And your fucking expectations. It's the only fucking status quo I'm ever going to fucking hold up to. And any goddamn expectations it's gonna be my own. Not nobody else's. I'm an individual. Don't see nobody else here, apart from me. I only gotta worry about my fucking self, not you. But when I do worry about you, it's just like passing somebody and going out of your way. When you're not a people's person even, and going out of your way, just say hello to somebody. Don't say hello back. You know, that makes me smile every time I meet one of you cocksuckers. Because I know inside you're fucking miserable. You're that miserable, you can't even say hi. Oh, but you'll say you're not miserable. You'll lie, right? Well, I'm not miserable. Yeah, you are. You're miserable. You're so fucking miserable, you're in denial about it. Guess what, people? I'm not miserable. Quite happy. I'm relaxed. You know why I'm not miserable? You know why I'm relaxed? Because I'm not living at 45 Bay fucking Main Street. Because if I was there right now, having to listen to Christine bitch and grumble about Harvey and about this one, about that one, and then the doctors, and then her and her mom arguing back and forth all day, right from 9 a.m. right up till sometimes 2:30, 3 in the morning. Fuck that. Nobody gotta listen to that. And that would cause somebody major depression. And funny thing, I never had major depression. Or never got diagnosed with it until I moved back home at that fucking place. So thanks, Nan. You're the reason. Put me through, for 2 fucking years, she was making false calls. Okay? For 2 fucking years, she was messing with my life like this. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was a killer, and I did something to her, and she ended up dying, there would be people going around saying, I was waiting for it to happen. I knew it always would. The way she treated him was fucking like shit. No, I'm not going to do that. She's suffering more while she's alive. No, her, hip. And then she'll go around and she'll say, oh, I never hurt a person in my life. No, you dog, you haven't hurt me. Hilda Mitchell, what you did to me, no grandmother would ever goddamn do to their fucking grandson if they loved him. I never thought possible that a grandmother could do the fuckery like you fucking done to me. And the sad part is, I used to love you to the point I valued every fucking word that ever came out of your mouth. And guess what? Valuing your every word only made me lose over $2.1 million that I would have right now. If I had to kept that $100 worth of Bitcoin, when I bought it, it was 10 cents a coin. It's over 40 right now, 40 fucking thousand. And because of what you fucking said, I had to go do a stupid thing like waste it on an online casino when I could have had the perfect fucking life. I can't tell you how much you have taken and stolen from me and this fucking system by allowing it. And fuck you, Springdale Detachment. Fuck you for never doing a goddamn jobs. So long have I been in here. Put a tracking device on my fucking ass, track me around, and you'll notice I don't get in trouble nowhere the fuck I go. Not a goddamn fucking place. So when I get in trouble, it's not me that got me in trouble. The trouble is something else. It's trying to get me in trouble. And if I was to commit a fucking crime, you pigs wouldn't fucking catch me. Because when I was a criminal, doing criminal activity, you didn't catch me for the 49 goddamn frauds that I did. There's too much time gone by now for you to fucking do it anyway. You caught me for one though, and that's only because I got too cocky and didn't erase my fucking tracks. I was enjoying coke too much at the time. So all them 49 frauds, guess where all the money went to? Right to coke. And you know why I do drugs? You shouldn't, after all I've just told you. For one, the doctors don't fucking treat me right for my medical conditions. I should be on a goddamn painkiller, not methadone. Yeah, methadone is used for treated pain, but I shouldn't be on it. Number two, it's more for addicts. I haven't done coke or nothing in over, I'm going on a year. But I should be off of that, and I should be put on some kind of painkiller. That's my ankle, though. Calcium deposit. And on the other foot, same thing. But it's not a calcium deposit, it's a fracture. I was being stupid, running across the road in the wintertime in Botwood to the post office, and I slipped on ice, and I fractured my foot. It didn't grow back right. No, I'm not a naturally aggressive person. If you ever meet me, the first thing out of my mouth is, "Hi, how you doing?" I don't understand some of your opinions. But see, the opinions that these people shoot about me, they never ever once hung out to get to know me. Like, stop fucking thinking and telling people you fucking know me when you don't. Not once did you ask me, what's my likes and what's my dislikes? What's my, what do you do? Half of you didn't know I fucking volunteered until I fucking showed you. Half of you didn't know I donated to charities and worked so hard for many, over 5 to 6 charities, and until I told you. You don't know none of the good that I've done, and I've done lots. I've helped lots around the fucking world using my skills that I've picked up over the years. I can even teach you how to hack into a network and a bank account. I did that one time. Buddy's $200. Never ever did get it. I had Poor bastard. Anyway, I feel bad for that. But I don't do black hat hacking no more. I'm out of it. I have my fun with it. That's it. You people, man, that never hang out with me and fail to get to know me, shut your fucking mouths, man. You say so much shit. And like mom and dad out there, you know what? The only thing they wake up and fucking do, the only thing they wake up to fucking do is to sit on the goddamn couch or the kitchen chair when they're eating and talk bullshit. Oh, about this one. Oh, do you know that one? This one, that one. Like, holy fuck, worry about yourself. I don't understand how somebody else is so more goddamn interesting. You're not that fucking interesting to me. You've never seen me waste my fucking time unless the person did something to me. And I was talking about somebody else. I couldn't give a fuck what the next door neighbor fight a fuck for all I gives a shit. Like, I'm an introvert. I'm always in my house, no matter where I'm to. No matter where I'm to. I've been like this my whole life. So I don't go nowhere unless I need something. That's it. Some of you people, man, are so fucking far beyond disgusting and disturbing. It's not fucking fit. I mean, some of the shit comes out of your mouth. I can't imagine what it would be like to actually live with you and see some of your actions, which would be, I would say, a lot worse. Like, fuck poor children. And then you brainwash your children just to be as stupid as you. You even got parents out there that don't want their fucking children to excel and be successful because they never did in their life. I hope COVID fucking gets you. Like, people like you need to drop dead. Sorry, children, for your loss, but you're better off. I'm fucking real, man. Stupid teaching stupid. No wonder why the population dropped a couple IQ points. People call me stupid. Well, you don't know the definition of stupid, now do you? Because if you did, you'd understand that you're stupid. For calling me stupid. All the knowledge that I got. The people that criticize me can't create a e-commerce business from scratch and fully complete it. It's a fully completed business, a real business, like Amazon, eBay, just selling baby clothes and accessories. You can't fucking do that. And you're going to call me stupid. No, you're the one that's less educated. Well, you're smarter than me because you can hold a job. Wow. You can hold a job. Do you know that's a very goddamn tiny particle of what it takes to be intelligent? Very, very tiny. So you need to go back to school and to the drawing board and see what else it takes to be intelligent. Because I like to see somebody dumb do everything that I'm after doing. And I got the proof to every bit of it, everything I've ever done. I got a full portfolio. So, all you're doing is making yourself look bad. And I'll give you another tip. For the people that call others stupid, it's not that they're stupid. It's just that the person that's calling them stupid inside feels stupid. And in order to make themselves feel less stupid, they got to say that person's stupid. So that makes them look looks a little bit less smart, more smarter. But see, it's a reflection on what they think about themselves. People always put that on others, right? So it's you ever meet a person that's calling somebody down to the dirt? That's what they actually think about themselves. And that's actually how they feel. But they fail to go to a shrink and get help about it. So they'll just keep going around doing the same shit. Probably just like their mother or father did. But see, I'm the prime example. Your mom could be a dumbass. Your father could be a dumbass. Both of mine are. The wisest one is mom. The smartest one. But she's not very high above dad, though. Two dumb idiots. Don't know two shits. Two things about computer technology or anything. Me here, I could build a desktop. I could create an e-commerce business, complete every goddamn bit of work to it. I got 6 of my own affiliate websites. You know, it takes brains to actually build this shit. You just don't do it by clicking on a button. You gotta have a technical fucking brain to be able to accomplish this shit that I'm after doing. If it was so goddamn easy, you'd be doing it. The fact that you ain't proves that. I'm not out to make people look dumb. And if I ever put off to be that way, you want to know why that is? Because certain fucking dumb people have called me stupid and dumb. Now I feel the need to explain myself every time this topic comes up. So they're the reason. I had stupid calling me stupid when I wasn't stupid. So now every time I do something, I gotta show my work and brag about it. Oh, stop it, you're making everybody else look like they're an idiot. No, I'm just trying to show you that I am smart. But see, it comes from abuse, being abused. All my problems that I got came from some cocksucking motherfucker that abused me. Yeah. Same goes for any one of them. Anybody else that's in like it. You're not depressed because you're yourself. You're depressed because of what somebody fucking done to you. How much fucking shit have you think has been done to me? Age 4. Would you lock any fucking 4-year-old down in a dark, wet basement and not turn on a light? 3.5 weeks. We endured this shit until a fucking foster worker came and caught on to her. Oh, gee, I didn't know you had such a hard background, or I wouldn't have said what I said. You shouldn't have said what you said, period. Because it's primitive. It's ignorance. You should have knew better. If I'm fucking ignorant to a person, it's because that person made me ignorant to them. You don't see me going out there randomly picking people out to be fucking rude to or ignorant to. I wouldn't even waste my fucking shit doing that. Like, I preserved my time for, like, learning. You know? I'm trying to learn how to build, I already created NFTs, non-fungible tokens, so I already accomplished that. My next step is try to create, I want to create my own crypto. I'm not going to create Newfie coin though, because there's not enough Newfoundlanders. They all think Like Newfoundland, man, I love you. Every fucking inch of the honor. I'm so fucking in love with where I'm from. Other than me, that's the only person I'm in love. The only other thing I'm in love with. Like I get emotional even thinking about it sometimes. And there's a song called "Take Me Back" I really love. It's by my acquaintance of mine. Uh, he lives out around my hometown. Jacobs. Somebody Jacobs. Peter Jacobs sings "Take Me Back." And it's about Newfoundland. Right? And I'm going to tell you, thinking about how much I love Newfoundland, almost breaks me down to tears. But here's the thing. I love Newfoundland. And you're there going to make it fucking look like garbage. Because you can't go to the nearest garbage box and put your litter in. You gotta throw it down. It's got to the point now where I look around and if I got any garbage, I just throws it down with the rest. Because what's the fucking point? You think that's bad? You want to watch the video of them doing a survey around the ocean floors around Newfoundland. Nothing but plastic, garbage, bag, cans, bottles. Is that bad? There's just no bottom. You can't see no bottom. You can't see the sea floor. It's covered. How about the government giving me a government grant so I can hire a goddamn good, skilled, strong team and we can go out and fucking get some of this shit up, drag it up like a trawler or something. I mean, you can scrape the bottom of the ocean, get that shit up. There's gotta be a way. And being an activist, I love, I'm an activist, I'm an activist, I'm an hacktivist. So one starts with a C, one starts with an H. You can also see my picture where I got recognized by Alan Doyle. One time, picture I took with my Guy Fawkes mask on. That was back when I was doing a lot of hacking. Kind of retired now. But I've hacked some pretty confidential shit, man. Right. And the whole healthcare system, thanks to me. Thanks to me. I influenced the whole thing of that. And like I gotta teach Keon, if you don't got these people don't smarten up, like child youth and family services and all these will smarten you up for you. I'm telling you, expect another system to be hacked if you're not doing what is required of you. We're going to keep you in check. And that hack the healthcare system, that's your wake-up call. Anyway, I don't think I described my story as good as I wanted to. But if there's our lawyer out there, please contact me. Thanks.